Hello YouTube and welcome to Heathen Hacks. If you have watched a video on this channel from 2018 to the first 3 quarters of 2020 and compared it to the newer ones, you may have noticed a sudden bump in voiceover quality. That's because my old super cheap BM800 condenser mic, you can check right here if you want to see it by the way, suddenly broke down, and because I have already fixed it twice before, I thought that it's finally time for an upgrade. And I bought one during the September sale. So today we're going to unbox the Maono AU-A04TC USB cardioid condenser mic. Thanks to Angela for answering my question on how to pronounce it correctly by the way. Set it up, do some tests, and then review the product. Let's go! So here's the box, says desktop USB microphone set. Okay, let's open it up. Inside the box is the aluminum storage case because I ordered the version that comes with it. It has quite a few variants or sets depending on what you want or need. You can either get the A04 version that comes with a microphone arm but without the storage case, the A04H, again without the case but with a microphone arm and an included headphone, the A04T version without the case and the microphone arm, the A04TC, that's the one I have, it comes with a case but with no microphone arm or a headphone, and lastly, the A04 Plus version that comes with a microphone arm and a stand, but without the case or a headphone. Okay, inside the case is a silica gel packet. The cardioid microphone itself, where the enclosure is made of aluminum and the grill is made of metal and has a matte black finish that I absolutely like. As you can see on the magnet test, the magnet sticks on the metal parts and not the aluminum one. It has a 16mm diaphragm, a frequency response of 30Hz to 16 kHz, sampling rate of 192 kHz 24 bits, and a sensitivity of -38 decibels plus or minus 3 decibels. Look at that! Quite heavy as well. It also has the same USB-B port like an Arduino Uno or some printers. The user manual, the telescopic metal and plastic microphone stand, the 98 inches or 2.5 meters USB-A to USB-B cable, the crumpled windscreen, and this is the shock mount. The bottom compartment contains the gooseneck pop filter and metal base. Hear that? This thing is quite heavy. Setting it up is really self-explanatory. You just need to attach the stand to the base, the shock mount to the stand, and then attach the microphone to the shock mount. Just make sure that the label or this side of the microphone is facing you to capture the sound of your voice or anything that you are recording more clearly. After that, you can add the windscreen and pop filter if you want, and then connect it to your computer. Now, here's what we're going to do for the tests, okay? First test is recording audio using Adobe Audition without any filters, plugins, or effects. Second test is recording audio using Adobe Audition but with filters, plugins, or effects. Third test is recording audio using OBS without any filters, plugins, or effects, and while playing a game to simulate how it would sound like if you're going to use this for streaming. Fourth test is the same OBS test but with filters. Fifth test is recording audio using NVIDIA Shadowplay while playing a game just to see how it would sound like. After that, we're going to do some tests where we're going to place a speaker that would be the sound source on a fixed spot and then capture audio while rotating the microphone to find out how it would sound on different angles or regions. Then we're going to do a shock mount test. Now for the tests. Oh, you're gonna do that? Alright. Now for the tests. First, let's launch Adobe Audition. Then hit the record button. Here's a sample recording on Adobe Audition without any filters, plugins, or effects. As you can probably hear, my electric fan is currently on and messing with the recording. Just gonna turn that off. There you go. Little bit better than before. Now let's test how it would sound like with a lot of plosives. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? After that, let's do the S test. So Sally said Sue sings silly songs. Seed soup, salt, seal, sick, sing, sun, save, seed, sit, city, said, sad, sorry, soap, sock, sail, sour, sign, sand, soft, seven, sink, sun, safe. Next test is a recording sample with filters using the same test phrases and words. And while the electric fan is still off. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? After that, let's do the S test. So, Sally said Sue sings silly songs. Sit, soup, salt, seal, sick, sing, sun, save, seed, sit, city, said, sad, sorry, soap, sock, sail, sour, sign, sand, soft, seven, sink, sun, safe. After that, the recording sample using OBS without filters, but while playing a game to simulate how it would sound like if you're going to use this for streaming. But first, let's do a typing test to try and recreate how it would sound like if you are on Team Chat or on Discord and you are typing and talking at the same time. So, for example, we're typing like this and talking at the same time. Let's say, alright, let's launch Steam. Here are all my unplayed games. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's find someone to fight. But first, let's change to warrior type. Alright, let's just fight someone. Take that! You. Yep, you. Oh no! Oh no! Come on! Out!
Someone save me!
There you go. Take that. Kick, kick. Ouch! Take that. Kick. Ouch! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's not good. Come on here. Come on over here. Ouch! Woo! Whoop. Take that! Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, there you go. Ouch! Oh no! Oh no! Crowd control. Whoop! Bam! Well, there you go. That's the test for the OBS without filters. So now I'm gonna stop this and proceed with the next test. Now for the same OBS test but with filters. So let's just add some noise suppression. We can add some more filters to this actually, but for now I'm just gonna use noise suppression just for a sample. Okay, I'm gonna use the higher quality one. Alright, so here is the typing test. This is a typing test and this is how it would sound like. Alright, now that that's done, let's go back to AC Odyssey. Well, we've already used warrior. Let's try the hunter type now. Shooting from afar.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Yes, I am out of sight. What the f are you talking about? Okay. Slowly now. Slowly. He's out. Headshot. Headshot. Okay, let's just be calm right now. It's not dead yet though. They saw me. Oh no, that's not good. Explosive. Explosion! Explosive! Burn! Ouch! Ouch! That's how you get rid of them. Well, they're all gone now. That's it. Okay. Next test is the what you call that? Shadow play. Alright. Stop recording. Alt F9. Okay, let's see here. Recording. Mic is always on, which is good. Settings. Microphone USB. There you go. Alright, alright. Okay. Not sure if this is recording audio already, but might as well go with it. Alright, let's go back to that. Ah, yes. I almost forgot. So, this is a typing test, and this is what it would sound like if I am typing and talking at the same time. Well, there's your team chat or Discord type of test. Alright, let's go back. Let's change to assassin. Here we go. Change of skill set. Hello. You're dead now. Aha. I should get rid of that one, huh? It's walking though. Hello. Come over here. Bounty's gone. Let's say we're just here to come on. We want to free the cat so they could battle it out. Well, alright then. There you go. Say hello to the cat now.
Watch for arrows!
Hello.
Surely this is too easy.
Oh no, that's not good.
Better, not the real one.
Well, that's it then. Exit. There you have it, ladies and gents. We're done with the tests now. Okay. Alt F9. Alright, so we're going to place the sound source right here, and then record audio while rotating the microphone to find out how it would sound on different angles or regions. So, since it's a cardioid microphone, we should hear less volume when the sound source is facing the backside of the microphone. I'm using my phone here to record the video, by the way, because I got lazy setting up my camera. And we're going to use this turntable to turn the microphone clockwise and anti-clockwise. Hit play on the FL Studio. There you go. Okay, this is without the filters now. So rotate it. As you can see on the sound wave pattern that was recorded on Adobe Audition, the loudness of the sound source diminished when the microphone is facing the opposite direction. That proves that this is an actual cardioid microphone. For the shock mount test, we're going to do some random accidental things like bumping the pop filter while recording, placing your hand on the table, and other stuff. Okay, so record again. There you go. So for example, I'm using and whoop, accidentally bumped it. Whoop. Accidentally bumped it. Oop. Place my hand on the table. Test, 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 test. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's say using this one. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes, you could fix or remove those in post or do a retake, but the point here is how cumbersome it can be when you're recording audio and accidentally bumped something on your desk that would not normally be picked up by the microphone, but still did because the shock mount that was supposed to cancel or at least minimize vibrations did not do its job perfectly. Now that the tests are done, it's time for the review. I've been using this for about more than a month now, and honestly, I really like how it sounds and how simple it is to set up. I think it can capture my voice accurately as well. It being a plug-and-play microphone really adds to the user-friendliness of it. And unlike some other cheaper or more expensive options that would need a phantom power supply for it to work properly or just to remove the humming sound, this one does not need any of those, I believe. You just plug it in to a USB port, launch your audio recording software, and you're good to go. Provided that your surroundings is quiet and you're in a quiet neighborhood, of course. Because as you've seen and heard earlier on the audio tests, it can pick up a wide range of sound. And without using any sort of noise cancelling filters or physical noise cancelling techniques like closing the doors and the windows and curtain to minimize the outside noise, or using a noise cancelling foam on your room. Hear that? You would definitely have a bad time recording audio if your neighbors are noisy like mine, especially if you don't have a lot of patience and time to wait and only record stuff when it's quiet outside. Then again, it's not the fault of the microphone, it's just doing what it's supposed to, which is record and capture sound waves. The aluminum can, or let's say enclosure of the microphone, feels robust, and as I have said earlier, it has some weight to it. The smooth matte black finish of it is really nice. The metal telescopic stand and base feels really tough as well. The included gooseneck pop filter, however, is a bit flimsy sometimes, but it's okay. Just need some adjustments. The included shock mount is, well, okay I guess. However, the included windscreen is crumpled when it arrived. But it's okay, I have a spare from my old one. And of course, I really like the storage case that came with it, because I can store it with peace of mind that it won't get damaged. In conclusion, it's really good at what it does at its price point. No need to purchase additional components like a phantom power supply or an amplifier. And since it uses a USB port to both power it and transfer sound data, there are no extra wires that would clutter your desk. And with this specific variant or kit or set, depending on what you want to call it, you can even bring it with you if you need to without worrying about damages on your microphone because it has its own storage case. And that's it. Thanks for watching and see you again next week. Maybe.